Assalamu alaikum. I am Munaf Ashrafi, Senior O-Level Islamic teacher. Today's quick revision topic is Hazrat Khatija Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anha. Once you finish watching this video, go to the description below where you will find link to my other videos, also link to the mind map of this topic which you can download, and marking scheme of this topic and other things. Question which was asked about this topic in Cambridge exams was Khatija bint Khalid was the Prophet's first wife. Write an account of her life in the period she knew the Prophet, or describe the life of Prophet's first wife Khatija. Paragraph number 1 is the introduction. Hazrat Khatija was a twice widowed Qurayshite lady known as Tahira, meaning the pure, even before the advent of Islam. Hazrat Khatija's father's name was Khalid bin Asad, one of the richest in Arabia. Her mother was Fatima bint Zaidah. Paragraph number 2 is about Hazrat Khatija's life as a widow. She first married Abu Hala bin Zurara, and after his death Atiq bin Aid. She had 3 sons and 1 daughter from her previous marriages. Hazrat Haris bin Abi Hala, her adopted son, was among the earliest converts and the first martyr. Paragraph number 3 is her profession or business. She was one of the richest and noblest ladies of Makkah. She was left a flourishing trade by her last husband. She wanted to expand her business, for which she needed a reliable person. Paragraph number 4 is about Holy Prophet's first meeting with her. Since Abu Talib's financial condition was not strong, he advised Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to offer his services to Hazrat Khatija. So she appointed the Holy Prophet as her trading agent. He proved to be a wise choice, and through his honesty and intelligence brought great profit to her business. She sent her slave Mesra, who gave reports of the honesty and fair play of the Prophet. Paragraph number 5 is about their marriage. The report by Mesra impressed her to the extent that she proposed the Prophet. He accepted her as his first wife. He was 25 at that time and she 40. The nikah was conducted by Abu Talib and attended by other uncles of the Prophet too. Paragraph number 6 is about her financial services. Marriage with Hazrat Khatija opened a new chapter in the life of the Holy Prophet. It brought him emotional and financial stability. She placed all her wealth at the disposal of the Holy Prophet. This is acknowledged by the Quran in these words: "And he found you in need and made you financially independent." Surah Al-Duha, ayat number 8. Paragraph number 7 is about their children. She bore 6 children to the Holy Prophet, 2 sons and 4 daughters. Both sons died in infancy. Holy Prophet's descendants are all from her progeny by way of the marriage of Hazrat Fatima with Hazrat Ali. Paragraph number 8 is about her consolation services. When the Holy Prophet received his first revelation and came home in a state of shock, she was there to console him. The Prophet said to her, "I am scared, O Khatija, I am scared that I will be harmed." On this, Hazrat Khatija replied, "There is no reason for you to feel any kind of fear or worry. Don't be sad. God will never embarrass a servant like you. I know that you always speak the truth. You perform duties that have been given to you and safeguard that which has been entrusted to you. You interact closely with your relatives. You treat your neighbors in a very kind and caring manner. You help the poor. You open your doors to strangers and entertain them as guests. You help the community during disasters and tribulations. Paragraph number 9 is about her conversion. She immediately believed in him and became the first ever convert to Islam. Paragraph number 10 is role of Warqa bin Nawfal. Hazrat Khatija took Holy Prophet to her scholarly cousin Warqa bin Nawfal. He fully explained the experience of the Prophet by telling that it was the same spirit, Jibreel, who had visited previous messengers like Hazrat Musa. His appearance before the Prophet meant that Hazrat Muhammad had been awarded prophethood. Paragraph number 11 is about her persecution. She stood by the Holy Prophet's side in the face of all opposition and cruelties of the Makkans. She was with Prophet during the social boycott 616 to 619 AD. Paragraph number 12 is about her death. In 619 AD, at the age of 66, soon after the socio-economic boycott had ended, Hazrat Khatija died. The Holy Prophet was so saddened by this loss that he termed the year as the year of grief, Aam al-Hazn. Paragraph number 13 is about her status. She is the only wife during whose lifetime Holy Prophet did not take another spouse. His words were, "She believed in me when others disbelieved and confirmed my truthfulness when others called me a liar." She was the only wife, besides Hazrat Aisha, greeted by Hazrat Jibreel himself. Her influence on the Holy Prophet's life in Makkah was the greatest, and he declared her to be one of the highest ranking women in paradise. She is given the title Mother of the Faithful by the Quranic verse, "The Prophet is closer to the believers than their own selves, and his wives are their mothers." Surah number 33, ayat number 6.